So we still have tomatoes from our garden in Ohio. These are heirloom organic baby Roma tomatoes. And we are going to make salsa. We actually have a lot more than I thought we did. Hello, Becky. Look at the size of her. Hey, this is a kids cooking channel show. Not kids, but we have a kid here. A baby. A baby. Get out of here talking about that tomato like that. Okay, so we have our tomatoes all in this bowl. They've been washed and cleaned off really good. Hello, Becky. Anyways, we're going to, I'm probably going to use half of these for salsa and the other half for tomorrow, maybe for pasta. So I leave it like big pieces like that. And I got this glass cutting board off of Amazon. It is huge. Hey, mama bird. I see you. Are you getting aggravated? Are you getting aggravated? Oh. Let's sit you up a little bit. So we're going to put our tomatoes into this little bowl. Okay, so we've got a clove of garlic and then we've got our purple onion. Now, I love to do garlic because you can just, maybe not on a glass cutting board, might not be the best idea. So always use the back of your knife like that whenever you're scraping like this so you don't make it dull. Okay, so we've got our garlic and tomatoes cut up in here. I took a break and I went and nursed Emerald. So now we're back. Now remember, I don't know if you watched my video that I just posted where I was making soup, French onion soup. I forgot the name of it. Anyways, if you watched my video where I was making French onion soup, I was explaining that I like to save all these scraps, and then at the end of the week I make veggie broth. So let me get my baggie. I save all of my veggie scraps to do this. Don't worry, it's not gross because before I use this for veggie scraps, I'm going to wash it all off. But anyways, I just put it all in here. And we are going to be a plastic bag free home once we run out of these bags. We are using these for now. We just moved, so it's just easier. Just for now. But once those are gone, we're done with it. So we're not going to use this whole entire onion. We're going to use about 1/4 of it. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Just that one little bit of that onion is seriously making me cry my head off. So next we're going to chop up our cilantro. Got our cilantro. I keep it in the fridge in a glass jar like this with water in there. I washed it already. When I come home from the store, I wash it. You see Emerald's feet. Hey mama. Hi. Anyways, I washed it so it's already good to go, and then I just put it in the fridge. So we're just going to get us a big handful of that. I like extra cilantro. I think Dave does too. And then you can chop up the stems, everything. Now if they're really big like these pieces that are kind of big like that, they're going to be a lot tougher. So I'm just going to take that and put it in our veggie stock bag. So that can go in there. But the rest of it we're going to chop up. So we're going to add that to our bowl. Okay. Next we have a lime. Next we have our lime. Just going to cut it in half and squeeze the lime juice into here. I usually squeeze it once and then I'll let it rest for a second, and then I'm going to squeeze it again. And once it rests for a second, you'll get more juice out of it. So we're going to do that. We're going to add salt, a little bit of salt. We have salt. This is smoked salt we got from the co-op. We like using it. You can use just regular sea salt. That's fine. And ground black pepper. I love using fresh ground black pepper. This is the tri-colored. Any black pepper will work. And there you go. And you can use this salsa on all kinds of things. I mean, it's just so good. And then I'm going to squeeze that lime again. I don't add the lime to my veggie stock because that's not, I don't really want a lime flavor to it. So we're not going to do that. You can always make a cleaning solution with those. I'm not doing that currently. But next time I do decide to do that, I will record it and show you how I do it. So now I'm going to grab a spoon and stir that up. And that is how you make this easy, perfect salsa. It is beautiful. So yummy and fresh. Emmy Boos, you're looking at your feetsies? She's been liking to look at her feet lately. Yeah, she's trying to figure her feets out. So we're going to pop that into the fridge. Making veggie fajitas. We've got our poblano peppers. We've got these, well, I don't know what these are called. They're just like peppers. We've got this sweet onion, a vidalia, a zucchini, a squash, and mushrooms. Okay, so to start, we're going to cut up. It's just Dave and I, so we don't really need a whole lot, and I always overcook, but we're going to do 2 poblanos, orange, 2 orange, 2 yellows. Okay, and then we'll set that aside. And then we're going to do half of each of these. Make sure you wash all of your produce really good. And we do ours in a vinegar solution, which I've already done. I'm just rinsing them off again because they've, been out in the open, so whatever. Give them a quick wash. We'll do our mushrooms in a minute. Now, for my poblanos, I am going to, well, for all of this, I'm going to put it into my veggie stock bag. The scraps, because these are not spicy peppers. Poblanos are not spicy. You can't even see my face. These, they're not spicy. They are like the big brother of a green bell pepper, but they have like a smoky flavor. They're really, really good. And this is how I cut mine. I don't put the seeds in. I'm going to put it all into my veggie stock bag. This is not even the knife that I like. What am I doing? I like the way that knife looks, but it's not made for this. So I'm going to cut this into long, thin strips because we're making fajitas. Yeah, you can hear Emmy in the background. Yep, so we're just going to do that with these. Okay, so now we're going to put our squash. I'm going to put the veggie scrap into my scrap bag. See, this is just from last night and tonight's dinner. So I'm just cutting these into the rounds like this. Whoa, Emmy girl. Whoops, run away. That's the good thing about a huge cutting board. It can run away without flying off the handle. Now you could have just used one zucchini or just one squash, but I like to mix it up. So I'm going to save these halves for a different meal. All of this can go over here. Another reason I like having a huge cutting board is I have plenty of space to get all of my stuff over here. Hey, Mama. Now these onion scraps are what's going to really make that veggie stock really, really good. So what I like to do is, if I'm making veggie stock with the scraps, is I like to take this outer piece that's a little bit tougher, and I'll stick that into the veggie stock bag. Now if I wasn't doing veggie stock, I would cut that up and put it into the mill. But that keeps me from having to cut up a whole onion for the veggie stock later. Okay, she wants friends. Hi, Mama Bears. I don't know what in the world. I had something on earlier and it caught on her, my essential oil, I guess. Hey, Mama. What is it? What is it? I think the onions are making her eyes water too. And that bottle back here, we've had this for 1,000 years. That is her moon water. Yeah, so that's my moon water, everybody. Look at that dummy. Look, oh, she's got hair on her. Look at that dummy. Yes, it is a dummy. She's like, Mom, stop it. Stop it, Mom. I love her. Okay, let's get back to it. So, like I said, I'm only going to use half these mushrooms, so let's wash these off really good. Now, mushrooms make a great addition to your stock, veggie stock at the end of the week. So what I do for that is I just pull out these stems, and that's what I throw into the bag for the veggie stock. And that'll be good for that. And then these can go in the fridge along with that. I wish we had avocado for tonight. That would be so good. I love having the sink right here where I'm doing this. I've never had that before at any of my other places. So then I'm just going to slice these. Okay, so let's slice through here. These mushrooms. We have all of our veggies cut. We have our mushrooms, our poblano peppers, our zucchini, our squash, the yellow and orange peppers, and our onion. Okay, so there was a huge pause in the middle of this. I put the veggies in the fridge, took care of Emerald, did some chores. Then when Dave came home, we went to town and we had a huge snow. It will be bedtime. Good grief. It's like midnight and it's not even 5 yet. So, yep, we've got snow. And of course we're going to the co-op because this is like our second home. No, they were closed yesterday when we did our grocery shopping because they had to get a fridge repaired. This is slippery. Holy cow. That is slippery, Dad. Emmy's in her little bundled up self. Yeah. Snowing. We're in New York. So we have our oregano jar. So the way you do this is you weigh your empty jar first. 0.67. That's all you have to do. So you just literally write 0.67 and then oregano. So then you get your oregano. We'll just go with this one. Yeah, this one looks good. So we're going to go with that. So then you're going to write down this code on your paper because that's what they have to ring in. That's the SKU. So 50257. And then trying to hurry because it's pouring that snow out there and we're ready to get home and eat dinner. I don't see the funnel. They had a funnel before. Oh, here it is. So you can put the funnel, which this jar is such a wide mouth, you don't need the funnel. But the other jars that I use, I have to have the funnel. And I love oregano. We use it in a lot of stuff, so might as well just fill the bad boy almost up. So there's that. Put your lid on. That's all you do. Then when you go up to the register, they're going to weigh it, and then they'll subtract your 0.67. So now you put your lid back on. And then you're going to put your jar back up. There we go. Then we're going to get vanilla in our smoked paprika container. So that weighs 0.28. Dad found more teas. Let's look at them and investigate. Organic turmeric chai tea. So we have cinnamon, we have turmeric, we have fennel, we have ginger, we don't have cardamom, we have cloves, we have black pepper, we have cayenne. So we have everything but cardamom. So do you want to buy cardamom instead of this?
Yeah, I don't care. I just got it, but I thought it looked good. I've had that before. I don't know if I had that exact one, but something similar, and I thought it was good.
Oop, I just threw it in the floor. And then this one is organic firefly chai tea. Ginger, cinnamon. Yeah, so this one we don't have most of those things. We could just get that. We could do both if you want. But we have the other tea that, because it's winter time, we're gonna be drinking tea. Oh yeah, I wanted to get that maple syrup, maple sugar. We need to ask whoever grows these organic carrots. They're organic because they know what they're doing and we didn't. Our carrots were skinny. All of this is organic. Here, Vermont grown cranberries. I do make my own cranberry sauce from real cranberries like that. Organic chestnuts. Roasting on an open fire. Some more locally organic loose carrots. Look how cute. Anyways, there's that. Everything is basically organic. If it's not, they let you know. Not organic. I'm sure Dad's added more stuff to the cart since I was gone. Emerald is, I'm trying to get Emerald. She's snoozing away over there. Her snoozing little girl. Okay, so now we'll just do rice. So now we're gonna fill up our maple syrup bottle. I can't get the lid off.
More like a videographer. Said it would be more like a videographer, not a photographer.
Oh, that's good. It ran out on the lid.
You got it upside down.
Babe.
You do. This thing doesn't even have a kosher lid on it.
Well, that's because I probably ripped it up. This is ours.
Do what?
I brought this from the house, and I probably have the wrong stuff.
You've got the wrong stuff. How the hell are you? Oh, you've got the lid right there.
but I don't know if that's correct. That is
Put it in a bag or
holy.
something. You don't necessarily need maple syrup all over the vehicle. Over the vehicle.
The vehicle. Okay, we're good with that. What is that? Oh, soy. We don't do that.
Yeah. Isn't that rather fitting, having the soy right next to the maple syrup?
Well, a lot of people think soy is healthy.
Sure it is. With your tofu lizard.
It's tofu.
Your soy sauce.
Do they sell any kind of like meat here at all? Oh, just weird.
They do. They've got a black bean veggie burger, which is not even meat.
Yeah, but it might be good. I make black bean veggie burgers.
There's your tilapia.
Babe, hush. We're not eating that. This is just fish. Yeah, right. There's nothing wrong with that spinning. It's not even a real fish. Alright, I think we're done. Holy macaroni, look at this. Babe. Literally. They would have shut down my whole entire hometown. No school, no nothing because of this. Holy cow, it's slippery. How crazy. I gotta be a New Yorkian. Is that what it's called? A New Yorker? This is so, and it's not even really that cold. Emerald, you're sleeping during your second big snow. First big snow, actually. I mean, just since we came out of the store. This is literally nuts. Just in that short time that we went into that store. Yeah, all of our lights are on my Christmas tree. That's our Christmas tree for the year. Emerald's a little mad because my snow got on her. Holy cow, we wasn't even in there that long. That is wild. So 1 cup of rice is gonna go, that don't fit. But I couldn't make the homemade tortillas because I don't have the rolling pin or a tortilla press. So we're just gonna do rice. And this is almost that whole jar, so I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there, but 1 cup roughly. Thought it was heating up. I thought it was gonna sizzle. Okay, so we've got our veggies that we cut up and put that in. Our rice is working on itself over there. So toss these around a little bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add in our homemade taco seasoning, which I'm going to have the recipe on the website because I didn't record that part. So homemade taco seasoning, we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons and see how that is. It's beautiful. Yeah. Much better than the store-bought package kind. So we're going to do that. Toss it around. Yeah, so we just got a weather alert on the phone saying not to go anywhere, not to drive or be on the road so that they can plow. I think they wasn't expecting this crazy snow to come all of a sudden. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Anyway, so just toss this around, and as the vegetables cook, it's going to give off, you know, some liquid, and then this will have more to it. So we're going to let that cook down for a little bit. You don't want it to cook too long though, because you don't want it to turn mushy. Whoops. So I've let that cook down a good bit, and then the last thing is if you add just a drop of sweetener. I'm going to use just a little bitty bit of maple syrup. It makes a huge difference. That's probably a teaspoon. It'll make a huge difference. Where did my spoon go? Now I lost it. You could use a little bit of brown sugar, you could use a little bit of honey, just whatever your preference is, and it don't take much. I like doing the maple syrup just because it's, to me, just a little bit better. Plus we're in New York where you get fresh maple syrup. You got dirty today. There's that. This is pretty much finished because you don't want to overcook it. So that's that. We're going to turn this off. And then our rice is over here. And then we've got our salsa. So let's assemble our bowls. Okay, so we're going to put our rice first. Dad. You're supposed to be recording me putting the bowl together.
Oh, I'm definitely recording.
So we're putting the bowl together. I wish we had avocado. Yeah, Emerald said she wants to participate. So do that, and then we'll put our veggie. Make sure you get mushrooms in there. And then we've got our salsa. Let me get our salsa out. Oops. And then we've got our salsa that we made earlier. Put that right on top. And there you go. And then if you want to add cheese, you can. You don't have to. But we know that cheese is yum. And I can tell Emerald's getting a little whatever, so I'm just going to use a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. That wouldn't be my go-to normally. And then we're ready. Thank you. Yum. And then we got our Emerald saying she wants some milks. Yeah, Emerald wants some milks. Look at this. This is more than the whole time I was in Ohio. Holy cow, what in the world? Whoa!